Truth Man here. Excuse my voice, y'all. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We have another content by request. Big Perks, dear brother, and shout out to Tim for that encouragement and all the rest of y'all. I got more comments of encouragement than ever before. See, people be thinking they gonna slander you and make up stuff. I ain't even gotta respond. If anybody make up stuff on me, I'm just praying for them to go down. I'm not playing no more. If anybody accuse me of not being a prophet and try to come against me and slander me, I'm just praying for their demise from now on. I've been going too easy on people. I've been going, and let's see if the Most High listen to you or me. Because the Most High showed me everything that y'all be seeing me talk about other than the sports and some other stuff that some stuff is just my opinions. But a lot of time when you hear me breaking down the scripture, I've been taught by him. I know how to keep it with men. And I ain't got to say nothing, man, because the Most High know everybody's heart and he know where me and him stand. You know, like now to this point, at this point, when I need something, I ain't gonna just keep asking for it. I'm gonna look at it like he knows what I need. And I'm gonna just wait for him to do it. I'm gonna look for it. But it's a lot of people out there acting like they're close to the Most High and they bitter against everybody, including him. Bitter at somebody dying in the 70s. And you think you gonna come against me spiritually? I ain't got to keep saying nothing. We gonna keep the work going. Whoever you got a problem with me, he is not with me, is against me. I mean, I don't have time for you because it's people like Big Parks, content by request. He has a content by request. I have content by request. I have people that's down with me, people that their lives have been transformed positively over the things I say. I don't got time for fake, phony people that read the Bible, but they ain't the Bible. The Bible ain't in them. I don't got time for that. The Most High know what I need. He know what I need. He knows. So I don't worry no more. I'm at this point in my faith where I don't worry. I just try to, with these people nowadays, you just got to try to stay out of trouble. And let me tell you, believers, anybody that try to wage violence on you, thus said the Most High, you got the right to fight back. That turn the other cheek is out of context. You do not have to let people beat you up. Fight back. And then pray to the Most High after the fight is over. You don't have to let people beat you up. And even if you're a man, if a woman thinks she's tough enough to attack you, man, please. But anyway, shout out to my supporters, my No Matrix people. Let's get into this content by request. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read it. Then we're going to go for a ride because I'm in my driveway. I don't want them making up nothing, you know. And then when I get to my destination, I'm going to break it down further, piece by piece, what Big Parks is saying. So I'm going to break this down like 2 times. And I appreciate the generous support, Big Parks. I appreciate that. I really do. So let's get into this. It's guys like, if it was more guys like Big Parks in the world, it'd be different. I'm telling you, the world would be different. Like, it'd be much better. But I want to show you what he talked about. What is your definition of winning holistically in life, career, and how I and everyone that watches you can extend said winning? Also, how do you balance morality and ethics with wanting women? You asked the right man. And people be knowing. I'm going to break this down for you big time, brother. I asked the latter question because I feel like I often have internal conflict and struggle with trying to ignore women and focus on my goals, but it gets harder the more I work out and incrementally get better. Please help. Yeah. When you ready to get on the phone, he said, also, we can get on the phone sometime this week, coming this week, if that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Just text me first, because I know you be busy, I'll be busy, and then we could break this down. The Most High know your heart, man. He know your heart. That's what I want to start out with. He know your heart. See, people, they often judge other people more harshly than they judge themselves. Believe you me when I tell you this. And people like that, I'm still under the weather, y'all. What you do is, you don't worry about them. You just get yourself where you need to be in the Most High. Because, let me put my gun away. I got concealed carry. So, I don't worry about other people. These people is doing all kind of stuff in the presence of God, and then trying to judge preachers and judge believers when they need to worry about themselves. Because the Most High know. Remember, he told us that he searched our hearts and mind. Remember, the heart above all things is deceitful and desperately wicked. Who can know it? But he also said that he revives the heart of the contrite one. So this is why you see people fall off spiritually. Because their heart is not right. They just talking. That's why he got on them Pharisees, because he said, how do you say such good things, being evil? Because people, I'm going to tell you something. All you got to buy that fruit, you'll know. One of the main characteristics of a person being with the Most High is forgiveness. It's forgiveness. But what people do is they try to forgive the wrong people. That be the devil. Because the devil want to use them to slander. So the devil will keep bitterness in their heart against the people that he knows is a threat, or she knows is a threat to what she has going in the earth. But the devil knows that she don't have that much time. She knows that she already done lost. You say, why you calling her she? The devil is Leviathan. Leviathan is the devil. In the book of Enoch, it said Leviathan is a female. XX is the seal of Saturn, but that's off subject. So how do I define winning? Well, when it comes to money, winning is keeping your money, man. Keeping your money, keeping as much of your money as you can keep. Don't be, again, we talk about this marriage stuff. Don't rush that, man, because that, all you got to do is look at, they saying Travis Hunter is in trouble. I don't think he divorced yet. I hope it work out for him, man. But Jonathan Majors, Shannon Sharp, now winning with money is when you can stay out of trouble with these women. Like me, I haven't been the most innocent person in my past. But I never was the police couldn't touch me. They couldn't touch me. I was too fast. I outran them several times. When they jumped out on me, they started to jump out, boys, on us. And they even said it in the training. Said those guys on 19th and Hampton. Yeah, they started that out on us. They just said, forget it. Let's just jump out the car, put it in neutral, let it roll. But winning now is keeping your money away from women that don't deserve it. That we gotta add that in there, because if you ain't noticed, if you ain't been paying attention, guys been losing when it comes to women. So winning, we have to conclude that winning is keeping women in a proper perspective as it relates to your prosperity. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and y'all can put it in the comments if you agree or disagree. How many guys is broke right now because you can't blame the woman, but because you got divorced and they took a lot of your money, or because you were doing this, and you couldn't really do what you wanted, or because you didn't follow your dreams. And like I said, I could have been DoorDash before DoorDash. I was doing that back in 2011. So, but I didn't follow my own mind. This is why I say this, Big Perks. When your money is growing because you're following your own mind, that's winning financially. Career-wise, winning is just when you increasing your accolades, which causes, again, your prosperity to come. Career-wise, it don't matter what you're doing. If your prosperity is coming because of whatever path you choose, you're winning. Bottom line, period. Like, you do that anesthesiologist, man, you're going to be winning. You know how much, I showed you how much they make. $190 per hour in the state of Wisconsin. So think about somewhere like Texas or Arizona or California. They probably make $300 an hour in California. So now, I told you we're going to break this down twice, and we're going to break it down piece by piece when I get over here. Now, about the women. Man, let me tell you something, man. Hey, it's natural. Don't ever feel bad for wanting these women. Man, Wisconsin, I'm going to tell you something. This area, man, these women, shapely. Some of them don't even be in the gym. And boy, they be having shapes out of this world. That's why I don't see how any woman is think she gonna run to the front of the line. It's competition. You could win, but it's gonna be competition. And guys, all that little faking dudes out, they seeing right through that. You try to cook, they got 4-5 women that cook for them. Everything. That's why I say Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. I'm gonna show y'all something. This how drastic it be, right? Let me tell y'all about this. So, this chick, right, that I tried to talk to in the past, she was playing games. Like, she liked me, but she was trying, I don't know if she thought that little hard to get stuff would work. But I was like, man, forget her. So she saw me with the other girl the other night. And she was like, she threw, like the concubine said, that she threw the bag at me. She said she almost said something to me, like she threw the bag at me. I said, I told you she a weirdo. So, you know, you gonna look, man. Don't get into that little Peter Pan. I call it Peter Pan. Don't get in. Remember how Peter Pan used to say, "I hate girls." And dude, you don't gotta be like that, man. Dude, hold on. You don't gotta be like that. If I'm not done and this shuts off, we'll do a part 2 because it's been warm, and you know the device been overheating. We'll do a part 2 if I feel like I ain't covered this enough. So, you need to have a schedule book, Big Perk. This is what I would do in your situation. Because you so busy, just make a little time and be like, okay, I'm finna go out and I'm gonna shoot my shot. And if I get rejected, I just do. Make time, put it in your book. Like, okay, I'm gonna spend 2 hours. 2 hours here, 2 hours there. Just have fun with these women. Make them, don't take them serious. Make them make you take them serious. Make them make you take them serious. I'm telling you, man. There's some good ones out there. There's some sweet women out there. I know I done got one. Sweet as pie. You know? And she know I'm going to Arizona. And, you know, just gonna have to do what we do. I'm about to have, look, ain't nobody finna, look, like I said, I'm done playing with all these people trying to condemn me. I'm done. I don't care who you related to. I don't care who you know. I don't care who you love. I don't care who love you. I'm done playing. I'm not even finna keep responding to people. I'm just finna start Prophet Howard in them. Simple as that. Done playing. Now we where we need to be, Big Perks, so I can reread it and break it down for you. Don't ever, let me tell you something. Morality when it comes to sex and dealing with women. This how it work right here. Before you start doing your due, you gotta make them mean something. Now, if let's say you just buy you some cat, that's whoremongering. And you gotta make sure with the marriage stuff. But I can show you something real quick. I'm gonna show you something. See, people will try to condemn you to hell and they'll be a straight up hoe in their heart and a slut. And let me tell you something about marriage. A lot of times when the marriage start going bad is because of the woman has a negative attitude towards the man. A lot of time that's what it be. A lot of these married. Why you think all these women be filing for divorce? Don't you think the Most High knows that guys gonna be switching women sometimes? I'm gonna show y'all something with Samson, man. In case y'all didn't see it when I talked about it. Let me show you something with Samson. A lot of these people, you don't know the word, that little old country fogey stuff. You can't put none of that line upon line. Go stop preaching because you don't know the word and you don't apply it. They'll talk about Solomon, how he the greatest guy and he had 300 concubines. Remember that, man. Solomon had 300 concubines. He didn't get in trouble for having 300 concubines. So when you talking morality, I'm finna show you something. You don't go run and marry these women. The Most High know that most of them ain't even worth that. You just gonna end up divorced. Let me show you something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me show you. So let me get back into this, y'all. I had this song stuck in my head, man. It's been stuck in my head. I said it when I was leaving to kind of get under her skin. Oh, wait, hold on. It's buffering like that again, y'all. Make sure it's cool. Otherwise, we're going to have to do a part 2. So this is what Big Parks wrote. That song stuck in my head. Touch me, baby, drive me crazy, touch me all night long. See, women, let me tell y'all something. Off subject, on subject. Women, they want to tell you that you weak when they not with you no more. But when me and her was arguing, I said, okay, if I'm weak, then why you had to say anything to her? She tried to put some stuff in her head. It didn't work. Well, hey, listen, when I tell you it didn't work, believe me, it didn't work. So let's go back to Big Parks. What is your definition of winning holistically in life and career? In life is, when your name is in the book of life, that's the ultimate win. You just got to make sure you run the race, endure to the end, so your soul can be saved. Winning in life is having the Most High in the front and having your priorities in order. Like I said, in career, it's when you prosper, when you increase, and when you seeing your money, seeing your bag get fatter and fatter and fatter and fatter. He said, and how I and everyone that watches you can extend said winning. Okay. Y'all know my motto is the No Matrix. Escaping the Matrix. That's going to be the name of the book. Escaping the Matrix. And it's getting ready to get wrote sooner than you think. I got to just get this settled. Then I'm going to write the book. Because I'm already having a battle to get my last name off of her. But, I got to make sure this book goes all to me. He said, and also, how do you balance morality and ethics with wanting women? Wanting women, that's what you supposed, that's natural. It's natural. Go get them. Shoot your shot. Now, you want to do it the biblical way because you mentioned morality. I wouldn't go and marry none of these women. Make them concubines. Hold on. This is how you balance morality. Okay. Remember, Solomon got in trouble not for having 700 wives, not for having 300 concubines, but that means he had a body count at the current moment that was wrote of 1,000. Solomon was clapping. And y'all want to preach on Solomon like he was a monk? Man, if you don't get out of here, this is what you got to understand, Big Parks. And I said I was going to go to Samson, and I am after I say this. You're not being spiritual by suppressing your sexual desire. What you're supposed to do is utilize self-control and do things the way the Most High said do them. So, he said, I asked the latter question because I feel like I often have internal conflict and struggle with trying to ignore it. Don't ignore these women. Just put them on the back burner. Like, well, here's what I mean by that. You don't have to ignore them. You just focus on your goals. And like I said, in your situation, get you a schedule book and just go out and shoot your shot sometimes, certain times. Devote a little bit of your time to shooting your shot. The places you frequent, you see a chick you like, you don't ignore them, man. You might be missing something good. See what they talking about. Man, look, man. All of this stuff where you can't deal with women to be spiritual, y'all not doing. Listen. You don't gotta believe. But my research tells me that the Most High has 600 sons. You say, where do you get this info? The book of Enoch. That battle that we reading about, that's why we call them the sons of God. %33% of them, that's where we get that number 30, where they get that number 33, came down here with her. The other 66% stayed up here with him. The family feud. But we ain't gonna get into that. Some of y'all ain't even ready for that. So, what we gonna do is we gonna keep breaking down what he said. Then I want to go to tell y'all about Samson. I want to go to Samson. Said, trying to ignore women and focus on my goals, but it gets harder the more I work out. And incrementally get better. Yeah, hey, when you work out, man, dude, your testosterone is gonna be off the charts, man. Like, I got good testosterone for my age, but imagine when I tighten up. It's gonna go. Yeah, I got some dirt on my wrist. Where'd that come from? I must have rubbed up against something. But anyway, man, it must have been that bag, cause I gotta go wash my hands after this. Got something on my hands. Yeah, but what is this? So, morality, you just make them concubines, man. You make them concubines, you can have sex with them in peace. If you talking that little United States stuff, like concubine mean that y'all gonna be a couple, y'all gonna function like a married couple that's not married yet. But you telling the Most High, okay, I'm gonna see what she talking about. And if she talking about something, then we can take that step. But again, I told y'all to just take your time with that. Especially the fact that you're trying to go back to school. So let's go to Samson. I need to read this to you, man. Where is it? I gotta go wash my hands. Judges chapter 16. Look, somebody trying to. One of my pet peeves that's going towards the top is when people be trying to smooth over realities that we find in Scripture. Okay, so look at that. Maybe, wait, hold on. Let's go to the chapter before that. Judges 15. See, Samson had a wife. But watch this. Hold on. Do y'all see that? Samson got in trouble with Delilah, but Samson had a wife, y'all. So look. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all something with Samson. Finna show y'all. People be, like I say, we got the most DICK police anywhere in the world in the United States. And they reading about people that was getting it in. Delilah also was a prostitute. But I want to show you oh man, people is literally trying to change it. Dude, you're gonna get judged for trying to change what the scriptures say. Little fake believers. I've been reading this for years. me see. Okay, look at this. Judges 16:1. Now Samson went to Gaza and saw a prostitute there and had relations with her. Samson had a wife. And it's not talking about Delilah either. Look what it say. Samson has come here, and they surrounded the place and lay in wait for him all night at the gate of the city. And they kept silent all night, saying, let's wait until the morning light, then we will kill him. Now Samson lay asleep until midnight. And at midnight he got up and took hold of the doors of the city gate and the two doorposts, and pulled them up along with the bars. Then he put them on his shoulders and carried them up to the top of the mountain, which is opposite Hebron. After this, it came about that he was in love with a woman, and Samson was something else, y'all. Hey, preachers. Hey, you sanctimonious preachers. Y'all be preaching on Samson? In love with the woman in the Valley of Sorek. So hold on. So Samson had a wife. Lay with a prostitute. He was in love with a woman. And all of that, y'all gotta excuse me, I'm losing my voice. All of that, the Most High still didn't take his strength. Let's keep reading, y'all. Oh, wait, that is talking about Delilah. He was in love with Delilah. But Samson lost his strength, and the Most High let that happen to him because he broke the covenant. Not because of his natural desires for women. Y'all get that, right? See, a lot of people is preaching and shouldn't be preaching. Because y'all the reason why a lot of people won't come to faith. They think they got to be perfect. You just got to be real. And when you real, your behavior is going to get better. Now, I'll be out here looking at all type of butt. I'll be like, jeez. You know why? Because I'm a man. I be looking at their legs. You know how they be having them wide, strong looking legs? Yeah. And let everybody that try to judge me, let judgment come upon them with the way that they judge me. I told you I ain't playing no more. I'm just gonna start removing y'all comments and putting that force on you. I ain't got no cloth in here. It's because I ain't. But you just make her a concubine. If you want to do it the non-whoremonger route, make her a concubine. The Most High don't get mad at men for wanting to get him some trim. The Most High, I like how they be on here talking about masturbation. Cut it out, man. Stop that, man. Just stop it. I ain't gonna hear. If y'all want me to address masturbation, send me a content by request. I need, y'all can total it out at, well, matter of fact, we'll just do the regular, $1.99. I got you. Masturbation involves the mind. It doesn't involve the physical body. See, sex becomes a sin when, like, at certain things, you having desire and just fulfilling it yourself is not as bad as people try to make it. Now, if you go out there and you mess with somebody's wife and other stuff that you would do, that's different. I'm telling you, dude. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. I'm a freak with mine. I'm going to tell you flat out. I'll never tell people all the stuff I do. But I'm a straight up, listen. Don't listen to the ops. The ops just want to say what they say. You got to listen to my allies. You know. You got to listen. Man. Y'all be like, Triple X. Dudes always talking about what they wouldn't do. Look, man, if you can't do the do all the way, why are you even having sex with women like that? If you're not comfortable with doing why are you even doing it? I ain't gonna go into details, man. But sex is natural desire. Desire for women, a big part. He's practically you still growling, man. That girl was something. Whoever that girl was something, man. He's still, Big Park, still mad over that. Man, you gotta trust me, man. The minute you start thinking that you found the best, better is gonna walk past. Let me say that again. When you get to thinking that you found the best, better is gonna walk past. Better is gonna walk past. Y'all be thinking all these women just gonna have loose vaginas, stank, just be horrible. Not the case, man. It's not the case, man. It's not the case, man. I asked my lady, I said, did you have a BBL? She didn't. I had to ask her, like, because, never mind. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Let me tell you something about the Most High, Big Parks, and all the rest of y'all. The Most High is not chipping away at your masculinity. The Most High is the epitome of masculinity at its finest and its fullest. So he knows and understands. When he look at our hearts, he looking for stuff that he hates. He looking for stuff that he loves. He's looking for reasons to determine and to make us righteous, to call us to be righteous. We all born in sin. We all gonna sin. But the Most High wants to declare us righteous. But how can he declare somebody righteous and every time he look up, you judging his men? He can't declare you righteous. Stay in the gym, man. Stay in the gym. And y'all young dudes, y'all still should be eating watermelon. Yeah. Man, you still should be eating watermelon. Older dudes, you should be eating double watermelon. You know how when you eat watermelon, you can tell something is different about it. Because when you eat it, it's like you tasting water. It's almost like you drinking water, but then that sweet taste come afterward. Watermelon is a superfood. Yeah, how can anybody not believe in the Most High? If you look at the periodic table and you think about the supplements and you think about like the fruits and vegetables, right? You like, somebody had to know what the human body was gonna need. Like, yeah, somebody had to know. But anyway, I hope that helps Big Parks. And just like Big Parks, the rest of you can also put in your content by request, and for this minimum small fee of $1.99, preferably by Cash App. But you can also do it by Super Thanks or Super Chat if you don't have Cash App. I appreciate you, Big Parks. I appreciate the rest of you. We got more videos to come. Stay tuned.